What up, guys? The Bench Buddies are back with MLB opening weekend power rankings. This is taking place after MLB's opening weekend. But before I get into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below to get us to 500 subscribers, where you'll be entered into our giveaway. And all you have to do to be entered is be subscribed to our channel. So let's jump in as we got the biggest movers in this power rankings. The Rangers are moving up 8, Rays 6, and Guardians 3. And well, the team the Rangers beat is moving down 8 as well, with the Mariners and the Blue Jays going down 6. I think these teams all are capable of moving back up, and the Rangers, probably will slide down a little bit unless they keep this hot and start going. But we'll jump into 21 through 30. Then you see the Tigers and the Royals bringing up the rear, both at 0-3 after getting swept by the Twins. The Royals did, and the Tigers getting swept on the road in Tampa. It was very bad. Tigers got outscored 21-3 in 3 games. And then you got Oakland winning on opening day, Nats winning a game. And then since that, it pretty much stayed the same. The Reds moved up after they beat the Pirates. But nothing really too crazy here for the Cubs. 1-2 start. I think, they're going to be right around 500 this year. Then the Marlins, didn't really impress that much against the Mets. And, we'll jump in to 20 through 11 as the Orioles are moving down 3 after a tough series against the Red Sox, where they could have won all 3 of those games, but had some late inning blunders where those Red Sox benefited from that and jumped up 2 spots. Then the Diamondbacks got to be happy with the way they started their season, going 2-2 against the Dodgers on the road. And I think that's my team right now that I think could be the shocker of the year. The Mariners, however, struggled mightily. Finished 1-3 on the weekends, and you didn't really see that one coming. I think from a lot of people's perspective against the Guardians, they did lose in extras on Sunday, where they could have had that one. And then the White Sox and Brewers just doing what they do, staying the same, right around the 500 mark in the league. Blue Jays had a tough opening weekend. Angels did well against the A's, and then those Twins up 2 spots against the Royals after sweeping them on the road. And right now, as I'm making this video, they're up 6-0 against the Marlins. It's looking like it's going to be 4-0. And then the Phillies, we thought, oh, this team is going to be really good. Well, they're not 2-2, actually. They are 0-3. Yes, that is correct. And no one really thought that was going to happen against Texas. Martin Perez dominated them. It's only 2-1. The only blemish was in the 4th inning. And I think the Phillies just are going to start slow, it looks like, and get into it this week. Hopefully, they get their first win quicker than later, as they're in New York right now against the Yankees, which should be a great little series to start the week for them. But they need to get a win quickly because, you can't go to 0-5, 0-6 in the NL East. That's a tough division to start like that. And then in the top 10, we're going to start with 1 and 2, staying the same with the Astros and Braves. And the Astros, got the most from their opponents their opponent they played. The White Sox, they got the most from them. White Sox gave them a good series. Braves took care of business. Yankees, they did well. The Rays obviously destroyed my Tigers 3-0 to start the year. Great pitching as usual. Padres, Cardinals, and the Guardians obviously all took care of business. And the Rangers, we got to talk about them as well. Obviously taking a huge series win, not just a win, but a sweep against the Phillies, who a lot of people thought were going to be a World Series contender. Obviously, starting the year, it's not much reading into it, but maybe it is for the Rangers. A better team than maybe originally thought. This may be even an overreaction, but the Rangers did look very good in this series, winning some games at home. Now let's see what they can do this week as they go and face the Orioles at home, which should be a great series as well. And the team that no one's talking about still, I know it's early, are those Cleveland Guardians. I think the best move that they made was getting Josh Bell, and they beat the Mariners, who fell a lot in this week's ranking. So next week, make sure you guys come back to see who is at number 1 yet again. Could it be those Astros, or are one of those Braves, Yankees, Rays, Padres going to make the jump to number 1? But you'll just have to come back next week. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to be entered into our giveaway. and to be notified when we drop all our videos. But until the next time, the Bench Buddies are out.